Imagine, you're just taking a nice old stroll on a Tuesday afternoon, when suddenly it seems like you were just teleported into the 1800s. Or maybe that person's a time traveler. Lolita fashion is definitely one that sticks out. It doesn't really blend in to the modern day fashion due to it being based off of the Victorian and Rococo era. Lolita fashion has its own terms, history, and specific qualifications to make Lolita, well, Lolita. Now, in order to understand any Lolita, you'll need to understand the terms that they're using when explaining Lolita fashion. KC is a shortened term for a head bow. JSK is short for jumper skirt. It is a skirt which has a top like this. However, if it does have a shoulder piece, it will look like this, and that is called an OP, short for one piece. AP is short for Angelic Pretty, one of the bigger brands in Lolita fashion. Petticoats. Most people you'll see will refer them to as crinolines outside the Lolita fashion community. Cord. Cord is something that you'll hear very often in the Lolita fashion community. It's basically short for coordinate and basically explains our outfits. All the terms I used in this video are from FBA Lolita, which is a well-known Lolita fashion website which many Lolitas communicate on. Lolita fashion started in the early 1960s to 1970s in Harajuku, Japan. Now, Harajuku, Japan has created many fashions, such as kawaii fashion, decora fashion, berry kai, and many others. Many people will tell us that men won't find you attractive if you wear stuff like that. However, that's the whole point. I became interested in Lolita fashion after I had my own struggles with harassment. I didn't feel comfortable in tight clothing or really anything that showed any shape, except for Lolita. As soon as I found it, I finally felt comfortable in my own skin. Now, I will mention that Lolita fashion has absolutely nothing to do with the book. If you ask any Lolita, we are all going to very, very strictly tell you it has nothing to do with the book. Now, the first thing that you need to do when building a Lolita coordinate is picking out your main piece. For this one, I will be choosing a JSK, and it's going to be my favorite dress from Etsy. Next on the list is to choose your blouse. For this coordinate, I will be choosing this blouse as it's quite simple and won't add too much to the coordinate. If only it was as easy as that in real life. Next, we have our petticoat or petticoats. I will be using this A-line petticoat and this A-line petticoat. There, now it's all balanced. Hopefully. Next, we have socks. I just go with these very plain knee-high white socks because it's the easiest. And now that I have all of my underlayers on, I will go ahead and put on that beautiful main piece. And now, our accessories. And voila, your Lolita fashion coordinate. Now that you know all about Lolita fashion, its history, and how to build a coordinate, you may be wondering, how and where do I get involved in this? Now, you can always come and talk to me because I'm always very open about resources and Lolita fashion in general. Some of the places that I shop are usually Etsy, Devil Inspired, and there's also quite a few others. I blanked out on their names. Life is too short to worry about what other people think, so you should just go for it. It doesn't matter what other people think because, surprise, surprise, they have their own lives to worry about. And they shouldn't be able to dictate yours. If it makes you happy, then go for it. Because life's too short to not do what makes you feel happy. Recorded in 1980. 1980? 1890! We're editing this all out, by the way. Anyways, it's short for coordinate. It is... Remember, Haley, this is for a school project. You have to do this. You have to do this. You have to do every single button. All 14 of them. Even though they're very difficult. No, not too sure. We ignore that. Why won't the button? button just work? Oh my gosh. Can either be JSKs, OPs. Did y'all see that? Oh, just me? Okay. Why is there a bug wing in my petticoat? 2 buttons done. 12 left. Yay. I like toast.